Hi everyone and welcome back to my Revel channel. A couple of days ago, Real Housewives of Potomac dropped their cast photos, and not that long after, we got the season 7 trailer. Like the other franchises, I am not sure if I will be reviewing the whole season, only because editing can definitely take a lot of time. And I know you guys like your videos like a day or 2 days max after the original episode drops. And I definitely watch other YouTubers' videos when they cover them, and I read the comments. It can be a lot of pressure. So with that being said, these cast photos have me super excited for October 9th. The trailer did what it was supposed to do. The cast photos did what it was supposed to do. And based on those two items alone, I think I am ready to see what those confessionals are gonna look like as well. So let's not waste any more time. You know I'm a fashion girl. You know I like to talk about fashion. So let's get into some of these looks. Ashley is wearing Raleigh Knox Couture. Makeup is by Makeup Machine, and hair is by Encore by Corey. I just have to start by saying Corey did great on Ashley's hair. Her makeup looks great. The contouring is really nice. It's not too harsh. I love that she chose a soft lip color versus a bold red. And I only say that because that bold would have taken away from the look, because her dress is a statement alone by itself. It could have easily been too much going on. Then when I look at her shoes, they're nice. I probably wouldn't have worn the shoes only because it can easily be mistaken for something for like hanging out with your friends, you know, Friday night out. It has the knot type of pattern on the top. So I feel like that kind of doesn't go well with the type of dress she has, but I don't mind it either way. That's just my preference. And then her dress is really nice. I think Raleigh Knox can make some amazing dresses, but I wouldn't have added the satin crossover type of shawl at the top. Maybe it should have just been the simple dress without that crossover portion. I'm not a fan of it. I think that kind of takes away from the dress, and I think it just really wasn't needed. But overall, Ashley looks good. I went online to Giselle's social media and I couldn't find who she's wearing, and that's going to be for a lot of the women. They may have posted the videos from like the trailer or the main cast photo, but only a few did individual photos to show us, hey, this is who I'm wearing. Giselle looks beautiful. I like that her dress reminds me of Ashley's dress. It definitely stands out. Giselle's dress has this immense amount of detail in it, so that is a plus. I feel like that's a step up from what she normally can give us, because it's always a running joke that Giselle gets dressed, you know, in her closet in the dark. And then when I look at her makeup, I think her makeup looks really good. She also chose to go with that soft lip, and that's going to be a running theme for a lot of the women, and I do appreciate that. My only critique that I have for Giselle is her hair. I feel like it's season 7, and I know she can definitely get a better part for that middle part wig. And I only say that because I know I can get a better part at the, you know, local hair supply store. I don't make the money that Giselle makes, so if I can get it, I know she can get a simple like hair store if that's the case. Why do they keep doing that to Giselle? That is my only critique that I have. Do not let me start raging. I'm losing my patience. Candace is another one that I couldn't find who she's wearing, but that dress, I know I said in my last video that Drew's look gave me Jessica Rabbit. This gives me Jessica Rabbit vibes, and I literally love it. I love the velvet dress. While the dress may be simple, the velvet makes it stand out. I like that the shoes has the shine. It has like a different material compared to the dress, so that's like that step up. I think that her simple jewelry works well. I think Candace always has good makeup. I also feel like the contouring here is top tier. So bottom line, the hair, the makeup, the jewelry, it all complements everything really well. And I like that her lipstick was neutral, but it had like a lip liner to it. So it gave me like modern meets that 90s style that I used to see my mom and a lot of the people wear. And I appreciate that as well. And I think it worked really well with her look. I have to point out that smoky eye. And lastly, those gloves. The gloves work with this dress perfectly. She could have easily done without it or kept it. It really wouldn't have made a difference. I think she executed this really well. Robin Dixon. Her hair is by Shirley Haute Couture. Makeup is by Beauty and the Bride. She didn't state where her dress is from, but that's okay. Robin normally gets a lot of flack for having like the simple type of styles. I feel like her and Sheree normally kind of can dress the same. They're more relaxed. But I think Robin looks really good here. This relaxed, chill meets 1930s/1950s feel. I like that. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, what is she talking about? Her dress is not just a simple silhouette dress. It's the way it flare out with like that mermaid/trumpet at the end. And I know that was a style that was very popular during that time frame. I think her makeup looks great. I feel like that necklace is bringing us back to like '08, or when it came back in like 2012, 2013, that big necklace. And I feel like that is a staple here. I love the simple shoes. I think may have been the only one that chose a gold shoe, whereas other people did white or silver. That looks really good. I love that she did the flip up look with the hair. That is a style that is definitely back. So I appreciate that. Karen didn't tell us who she's wearing, but her dress looks great. It looks really good. And I love that she paired the open-toed shoes with this look as well. She has the silver shoes going on. Her hair has definitely came a long way since season 1. And I love this hairstyle on Karen. I think she does the blonde look really well. The makeup looks good here. She went with a neutral eyeshadow look, so it's not too harsh or as like a smoky eye. And I think that looks really great with the type of dress and everything that she has going on. And then she had like this pinkish lip color versus a nude. And I think that looks so good on Karen. Karen pulled it together and she showed us it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still step out and you can still look really good. Like, look at how the dress hugs her frame. Karen did that. Wendy didn't state who she's wearing either. The silhouette of the dress reminds me of Candy and I like it. Just like I like Candy's dress, I like her dress as well. She had these silver shoes, and this part right here, I'm gonna be honest, I may be a little biased. I love these shoes because I have the same exact pair or a shoe that looks very similar to this one. So I've always liked those styles and how it wraps up. And I think this goes really well with her look. I love Wendy's hair. It looks super great. She got the same little style that some of the others are doing here. Jewelry looks really nice. And I like that she did not do a necklace because that would have been too much going on. Whereas her jewelry, her shoes does enough. And then the dress, the satin, the way it wraps, that is extra all in one. So I feel like she did really good here as well. Mia doesn't state who she's wearing as well, but Mia looks really good. She was the only one to do a lace number, so that definitely helped her stand out from some of the others. I like that the mesh on the dress blends really well with her skin tone. I love the snowflake earrings. Her hair looks really good here. Her makeup looks really good. She also has a silver shoe look going on. I think Mia did well. I don't really have a critique for that one either. Now, that's the whole cast. These other two individuals, they're supporting cast members, and these two individuals are basically like friends of the show. So we have Charisse. We all remember Charisse from season 1. So they have her back. My only critique with Charisse is it doesn't go with the rest of the theme. Everybody else has that red, where she has that maroonish burgundy color going on. Her dress looks good. Her hair looks good. I feel like her makeup is cool. I think the red lip, maybe it's just a little too harsh because of the type of dress she has on. And actually, when I look, if you pay attention to her shoes, she has the same shoes as Wendy. So comment, let me know who you think wore it better. Personally, I think Wendy wore it better. Her dress, if I was to change anything, I probably would have removed the straps because I feel like it looks super weird at the top, but she actually looks good. I can't complain. And then we have a new friend of the show, Jacqueline. She is basically going to be friends with Mia. I have to figure out how they knew each other to go all into that. But I think the one shoulder number looks really good on her. Her makeup looks good. I like her shoes. She chose the silver shoes as well, and I think that matched super well. Her hair looks really nice. Y'all, what happened to Scale? I guess Escalade isn't coming back because I was expecting to see something from Escalade as well. Maybe she'll still be on the show, maybe not, but I haven't seen them post anything about her. But nevertheless, I have to reiterate that all the women looked really, really good. Like, I am not mad at this cast photo at all. Like, it just screams elegance and extraness. So when I do my rankings really quickly, this is not really about, it's called best to worst, but nobody really had a worse type of look, if that makes sense. So this is really going to be just based off of how I felt it looked compared to the other women's dress, or what I preferred more over the other. So based off of my ranking, it would be, it would be Candace, Wendy, Karen, Robin, Mia, Ashley, and then Giselle. Candace is first because to me, it really stood out. That velvet dress compared to the others, to me, looked really well. And I think the way everything was just cohesively just came together was like top tier for Candace. Then it would be Wendy. Wendy's, that silhouette, the dress, it looks great. That's why I would put her second. And then Karen would go right behind her, because I like Karen's just like I like the first two, but I felt like when you look at it cohesively, Karen brought it, but I don't think it looks like how Wendy's and Candace's look. Then it would be Robin. Robin would go right after Karen because she gave me that vintage feel mixed in with that modern. Mia's would go after that because hers is just as nice, but I felt like it didn't look like how the first four women's look. Ashley would go second to last, and that's only because of that satin shawl. I feel like that looks funny. And then when I look at Giselle's, Giselle looks good, but the hair kind of threw it off just a little bit, only because we know they could have given her something better. My final list: Candace, Wendy, Karen, Robin, Mia, Ashley, Giselle. I'm not gonna really add the other two members into that ranking, only because they're like friends of the show, and this is based off of like the cast photo. I just wanted to cover their looks, so this was also posted. But yeah, comment down below, let me know who you thought was the best and worst dressed. How did you feel about the cast photos? How do you feel like the new addition to the friends of the show? And let me know if you guys know what happened to Escalade and why we didn't get any pictures from her, or if she's actually going to come back or not. And be on the lookout because I am working on some other stuff. And I'll see you all next time.